Good morning, children. Today I'll be taking biology for class 9. Class 9 biology. Last time we were studying about cell. Cell is the fundamental unit of any living organism. We saw it has got an outer cover. It is called as the plasma membrane or the cell membrane. And for some, like plants and only for plants, other than plasma membrane, there is another one, thicker one, which we call as the cell wall. So, cell wall actually protects that one when contraction or shrinking takes place. When the cell becomes small or when it becomes big because of osmosis, what happens? It is the cell wall that protects the cell. And today we are going to see about the other part, and that is nucleus. So last time I told you there are 3 parts in this one. Cell means outside wall. It is called as a plasma membrane or the cell membrane. Inside, somewhere near the center, there is the main part which is called as the nucleus. It's called as the nucleus. And this outer part is called as the cytoplasm that we will be learning in the next class. Now if you come to nucleus, inside the cell we have a nucleus. Inside the cell we have an oval or spherical shape near the center. It is called as a nucleus, and the nucleus has a double layered wall that is called as nuclear membrane. It has got a protection, double layered covering, and that is called as nuclear membrane. And what does it contain? This for example, this one, and what does it contain? It contains chromosomes. It contains chromosomes. The nucleus has chromosomes, and these chromosomes will be seen like rod shaped. They are rod shaped, and it can be seen only when the nucleus is dividing. And for dividing, this one in 2, we might have studied earlier in class 8 or something. The cell divides into 2 or more cells. When it divides, the the science word for that one is mutation, dividing. So, what happens? These chromosomes, you can see it only when it is dividing, when mutation takes place. That time we will see it as a rod-like structure. And what do they contain? They have DNA. DNA is deoxy nucleic acid. So this DNA is the one which shows the character between the parent to the offspring. Offspring means children from the parent. For example, a dog will not give birth to a cat, and that's what we mean by offspring. So this DNA, when you study the DNA, we will understand the characteristics of the baby, which parents' characters are being formed into the child. And at other times, when it is dividing only, we see it as this rod-like structure. When it is not dividing, when mutation does not take place, it is completely filled. It means nucleus is filled with chromatin material, and they are mostly fiber shaped, like our noodles and all those things. So they are fiber shaped. They will be in the chromatin material, and at the time of division only, you can see that DNA very clearly in the rod shaped structures. And some, particularly like plants, it's bacteria. Some of the bacteria, they don't have a nuclear membrane. So this is the cell, and imagine this is the nucleus. And some bacteria, this nucleus do not have the nuclear membrane. It is just filled up with some nucleic acid. It will do all the functions. It does not have a nuclear membrane. It does not have cytoplasm and all those things. It is just filled with nucleic acid, and this one is what we call it as a nucleole. We call it as a nucleole. In some of the bacteria, we find that the cell does not have a, sorry, not the cell, nucleus does not have a nuclear membrane, and then it does not have the cytoplasm and all those things. It is filled up with just nucleic acid, and then that is called as a nucleus. There are two types of animals, that is organisms, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. So like this, some of the bacteria and all which have this nucleus only, we call it as prokaryotic cells, or we call it as prokaryotes. And in this one, when they have this nuclear membrane, when they have the cytoplasm and all, we call it as eukaryotic cells or eukaryotes. I hope you understood this one. I'll be giving it to you in detail when I give you the notes. Thank you very much. Have a very nice day.